All right, so here's everything out of the box. Like I said, right now Makita is running a promotion with a lot of their OPE stuff where they're going to give you 2 free batteries, valued at $220. You get 2 5-amp-hour batteries. Again, Acme Tools. I believe Home Depot is running the promotion too, but we'll talk about that more towards the end. Of course, you get a dual charger, and remember the dual charger, I mean, this thing is super fast. And if you're familiar with Makita, you know that they have had the fastest charging times for their batteries, 5 years ago. And really not much has changed, just real fast. 45 minutes to charge a 5-amp-hour battery, and this charger will charge them both at the same time. It's not sequential. Throw them on here and they're both going to charge. Also have a USB port if you want to charge your phone or tablet. But here it is, guys. Again, it's not light. Obviously you got a steel deck on this mower. Comparing to some of the other lithium ion mowers out there, whether Black & Decker, Ego, Ryobi. Again, some of them do offer steel decks, but this is not, designed for light duty. Obviously, heavy duty steel deck is how they are marketing this. And again, this is for the professional, the contractors, the lawn care professionals that want maybe go to lithium ion and have great production, great runtime, and a mower that is built tough, steel deck, can handle a lot of rough stuff out there in the field. You're not going to run into issues with this type of mower. But we'll have to see how it does. Let's get her together. All you got to do, guys, if you do get this mower, obviously it comes just like you saw it. You fold the handle down. Probably got 2 wing nuts in this bag. And just like every other mower, yep, right here. Just like every other mower, you put the handle where you kind of want it, lock it in with the wing nut, and you're ready to go. So let me get this all put together and we'll take a closer look at it fully assembled. Huge dandelion. I want to push this mower because if it can cut this, it's going to be able to cut your lawn. All right. A lot of weeds, a lot of dandelion, a lot of clover, and then we're going to go over to a different section where it's a little bit better. But let's see how it does with this mix type of grass, weed, clover. Is no joke. Take a look at that. And I don't know if you heard it also, you heard it ramp up when it got into some thicker stuff. You guys don't know how hard it is to cut through dandelion. On a lot of my zero turns, sometimes those don't get cut all the way. This thing cut it like a champ. Very impressed with the cut. Go right up to the mower. You can see when I stopped. And again, this is tall grass, guys. This is 7-8 inch grass. It's very hard to tell from the video, but it brought it down. And I have to be honest with you, setting number 8 looks at probably around 2.5 inches. So I don't know what the highest this cuts at, but we'll talk about that more towards the end there. But it cuts unbelievably. And guys, it's only going to cut better if you bag it too. Remember, you want a better cut, you bag. You get all that debris out of the deck into the bag, you get a much better cut bagging than you do mulching. All right, let's do another strip. I can tell you this thing cuts better than any gas mower that I've ever used, guys. I gotta take this off of here. I cannot believe this cut, guys. Take a look at that. And again, this is cutting very short. The one thing I'm gonna say, like I said, usually, well, obviously with your gas-powered lawnmowers, they usually go from 1.5 to 4. Some go up to maybe 4.5. But a lot of lithium-ion mowers go up to 4 also. I don't know if this is gonna, I don't know if it cuts that high. So, again, this is an amazing cut, guys. And as you heard, it ramps up as soon as it gets into the thicker, deeper stuff. You hear a difference in the sound of the mower. It picks up, the RPMs go up to get through that thicker brush. Again, some of this stuff is, you know, a foot tall. I'll do another stripe, but actually I got deeper stuff too. All right, so again, I hope you can see this. Super impressed, guys. But you know, I'll be honest with you, that DeWalt mower cuts really good too. Definitely not as good as this one, but you know, these lithium-ion mowers can cut grass, guys. You know, I know a lot of people in the, you know, professional lawn care, they don't, oh, battery, that's for women, that's for old people. I mean, this is the future, guys. I don't know what to say. I mean, this thing cuts amazingly. All right, let's go through some more stuff and check it out. Right down to nothing, guys. And again, this stuff, you know, it looks like it's easy, man. It's hard to cut. Took it down like nothing. All right, we're gonna go to some stuff over here. I'm gonna raise the deck all the way up to 10, because that's the only, I mean, that thing cuts really short. That's the only issue. Let's bring it up to 10. And I'm not gonna, obviously, but I'm gonna do my whole yard, and I'm gonna see if 2 5-amp-hour batteries can do a 80 by 140 lot. Okay. Now again, I have a bounce house, I got a driveway, I got a house, so you know, it's your normal 80 by 140 lot with a house, a driveway, and some stuff for the kids. All right, but I want you to get this: 2 full strips. Let's take a look at that strip, guys. All right, that's on setting number 10. As you can see here, this was a great actual cut, because you could see the dandelions on how they kind of separated here. Maybe I should have did this in 4K, but this mower can cut, guys. There's not much more I could say about that. The run time, that's what we're going to check, but I want to do 1 or 2 swipes with the bag also. All right, but hopefully you guys could see this. Right through it, guys. And again, guys, your run time is going to be based on how tall your grass is. If you're just taking off an inch or two, you're going to get much better run time than taking off, 5, 6, 7 inches that I'm doing, cutting through dandelion, weeds, clover, stuff like that. All right, we're going to put the bag on, and we're going to see how that cuts with the bag. And then we got her over here too. Back. All right, so I'm going to show you how to put the bag on. You got this really big bag too, guys. Like I said, I'll add in the description, and you'll see it across the video. I'm going to put all the specs on this mower. Very large bag here. Obviously, I showed you how to do it, but again, super simple. You lift up. This is your mulch plug. Press down. Pull out. Boom. This is all left over from the mulching. I mean, look how fine that mulches that up, guys. I mean, that is incredible. That is some small, let me see all the different clover and weeds. But, all right, obviously you just got these two knobs on your flap. Hook it right onto that right there. That's it, let go. Just like any other mower. All right, we're gonna do 2 strips, and I'll show you how fine these clippings are inside the bag. Maybe we'll cut in silent mode. Let's cut in silent mode too. All right, let's do this in silent mode and see how she does. All right, you got that on button. Press the guy whispering. You don't hear that ramp up. That's the one thing too. All right, you didn't hear any ramping up with it on silent mode, so that's probably the big difference. When there's no grass, you don't really hear too much of a difference, like I said, so I want to take that back. There's definitely, a selling point with that silent mode. You just don't hear that ramping up. Let's take a look. I did a full stripe in silent mode, and it looks exactly the same as it did mulching and in high mode. But remember, you probably want to bag if you're doing it in silent mode. Remember, you get a little bit better cut bagging than mulching. So, totally up to you. Again, is it a big deal? No. But you probably would want to get, if you're going to do it in silent mode, probably try bagging first. See how it goes. Guys, this is not going to be the only video. I'm going to be bringing this mower out on the jobs with me onto my lawn accounts. We're going to be testing her. I'll probably have 4 or 5 videos on this thing. But real quick, let's see what the clippings look like. Again, this was in silent mode. And guys, I'm sorry these videos are long, but I don't want to leave anything out. All right, open up the flap, unhook it. Wow, there's a lot of room left in there. So 1 stripe, I mean, this is how fine a mulch is, guys. I mean, that's around 60 feet that I just cut. And look how fine these are. Again, that was in silent mode, all right? It probably would have mulched a little bit better in high mode. We're gonna do a stripe in high mode and see if there's any difference in the clippings. All right, we'll be able to tell because they'll be on top. All right, let's put this back on. All right, let's put her back on high mode over here. We'll take it off silent. Only the green light, right? If this green light is on right here, that means it's on silent mode. You can check your batteries. Still looking good. All right. One wasn't all the way charged. I couldn't wait, but the other one was fully charged. But all right, let's do this. mean, when you use this mower, you're going to end up using one hand. My natural way of moving this mower was with one hand. That's how light and just easy moving mower. All right, let's take a quick peek, see if there's any difference. Maybe it molds them a little bit better down there. All right, not too much of a difference, guys. But as you heard, once we put it into the high mode, you heard the ramping up. When you have that silent mode, it will not ramp up. But take a look. You can obviously tell the difference. Hopefully you can. But cuts really nice, guys. And like I said, guys, there hasn't really been any, you guys remember that video I did with the Ryobi, right? The 18-volt Ryobi. Now, obviously, I was pretty disappointed in the construction of that mower. But that mower cut pretty darn good. So these lithium-ion mowers can cut, guys. What I do like about this mower, too, is you can see this mower actually stripes. All right? Again, I don't know if you can see it or not, but, you got a little bit of striping action going on. And again, this is a lot of weed, a lot of clover, a lot of dandelion. So, we're going to do it on some nicer lawns. And hopefully we'll see some better striping out of it. But, I mean, guys, if you're in Makita's platform, do not hesitate to get this mower. I'm very impressed. All right, I'm going to do my entire property now. I still got a full charge, obviously. I think one of the batteries is down to 2, but we'll see how we do with that. But very impressed, guys. What can I say? You got a nice steel deck. You got 2 different modes, rubber wheels. It cuts short, though. All right. So again, I got it at setting 10. All right. This is definitely, something for the commercial guys. If your customers like the grass really short, this is pretty much as high as it cuts. So that's one, I wouldn't say negative, but, if they like their, that's the thing, especially in the summer when it gets really hot, when rain starts to not come so often, you don't want your lawn to burn. The shorter you cut your lawn, the easier, it has a chance to start burning up. But, you have to see. But again, real impressed here. The bag is, I did 2 past 120 feet, and you still got a lot of room in this bag. So that's good. You don't have to keep emptying the bag every couple. That's what makes, that 18-volt Ryobi, bagging with that thing. You'd go through like two stripes, and you'd have to empty it. Very big bag, and again, it mulches really fine. And again, guys, it's well built. Not the cheapest mower on the market by any imagination, but definitely the best built. And I think feature-wise, again, 2 different settings, steel deck, rubber wheels, great power. You got the Makita name, so it's built. Very deep steel deck. What can I say, guys? I think it's awesome. Any comments or questions, let me know. Again, if you're thinking about getting this mower, guys, you get 2 free batteries right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but obviously you probably want to take advantage of that. I'll have the links from Home Depot, Acme Tools below if you're interested. But, awesome little mower. Stay tuned. I'm going to let you know if I finish. All right, real quick, I want you to see how tall this grass is here. All right, we're looking at 2.5 feet here. All right, very tall, wild grass here. Under this trampoline, we got some weed, we got some clover. Again, 2 feet. Oh, this one looks like it's around 3 feet right here. All right, so we're gonna see how this, if you can see that, we'll see how it can cut this deep, thick brush. Go ahead. Here, ramp up. And then it gets real quiet. All right, go over that big one right there. Try to get that area. I want to leave some. Actually, no, leave that. All right, guys. So you could see where she didn't cut, where she did cut. I mean, cut it right down. Again, cuts really short, even at setting number 10. But as you could see, real thick, tall grass here. And where she cut, it took it right down. All right, I don't even see too many stragglers. This one might have just got pushed down, but you got one here. But I mean, thing cuts really well. I hope you can see this. You know, it's really hard gauging the cut quality through a cell phone camera here. But as you can see, guys, cuts real nice. It can cut your tall grass, your thick grass, and remember, if you're not going to let your grass get this crazy. So like I said, if it can cut this, it's going to be able to do your lawn. You know, I let it get like this for these videos. All right, I let it get this crazy because to take 2 inches off, it's not really going to show what it can do. To take 3 inches off, yeah, that's nice. But I'm gonna have videos with it doing that. All right, but what I want to try to get out here is that if it can cut this type of grass, weed, clover, dandelion, it's going to be able to cut your nice, well-maintained lawn. Obviously, runtime is going to be the main issue, but if you get it right now, you're getting 4 batteries, guys. So you have no problems with just switching the batteries out. All right, and again, any Makita battery you can use. All right, you got 2 3s, you'll be able to cut. All right, so we're going to see how much we can do with 2 5s. Let's see if we can get this property done. Again, here's the back. You guys know the front. Got to do all up here, all around here. And again, this is tall grass. So, all right, we'll catch you, let you know.